money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 house down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat.
Welcome to another episode of The Boat Boss, where we sit down each week and we talk about living, working, and playing on the water. My name is Kim Sweers, and I'm the host of Boat Boss. And when I'm not doing the show, I'm one of the managing partners of FB Marine Group, one of America's top 100 dealerships. Well, today I'm in Tampa on the road. I figured I'd stop by and see our friends at Intrepid Powerboats, and I am beyond excited to welcome one of my dear friends, Joe Brenna, who is Vice President of Customer Service at Intrepid. Welcome to the Boat Boss.
Thanks so much for coming over, Kim. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Pleasure to work with you.
Always. We worked the Palm Beach Boat Show recently
We
and
had
a
a
few other
great show
shows.
in Palm Beach, and it was just wonderful to see everyone and get back to a little bit of normalcy.
Isn't it great?
The world is coming back to
I love it.
the normal that is going to be the new normal.
The new norm. I'm okay with a little bit of it, here or there, PPP, dabbled in there, but
I understand,
Yeah.
but it's
all
nice
good.
to
It's good
get
to
back
see you in
out and
person.
see people and see boats and all that kind of stuff.
well, I love Tampa. I found Tampa in 2014 when I was diagnosed with cancer and was treated at Moffitt, and I come up here quite often. And you live here, correct?
I do. I moved to Tampa in 2001 when I got this job with Intrepid.
Oh,
So
wow,
it
2001.
was
So you've been here a
a
while.
big change, yeah.
20 years.
20 years in June. I'll be there.
Congratulations on your anniversary.
Well, thank you.
So before you were Vice President of Customer Service, what position were you in?
I did a little bit of everything here at Intrepid. Sales, support. I did some road calls in the very
Nice.
beginning. I kind of learned it from the inside out. I had a lot of experience in the boat business, but in 2001, outboard powered fast boats were something new for me. I had been with big boats in the past, and it was a learning curve, and I picked it up real quick because I had all the basics. But yeah, and I knew the guys from Intrepid from meeting them back in the 80s and getting to be pals over the years. And
That's
then
awesome.
when I needed a job, it was a good place to end up.
That's
so it was
awesome.
great.
So you're married.
I am.
Okay,
I have
Hillary,
a lovely
right?
wife. Yes, Hillary's my wife. She and I have been married since 2005.
Nice.
And
Well, shout out to Hillary. Hey, Hillary.
yes, she's a sweetie, I have to tell you. She's a designer. She does
Oh, fantastic.
interior design, so she's been
Good for
working hard. She's had a lot of work lately.
Excellent.
And,
I know.
a
It's
lot
a
of
good time
projects.
for everyone.
Yes,
So
it
you
is.
have kids, pets?
No, we have one cat, and that's it. She's enough for us
Okay.
to keep
That's
us
all
on
you
our
need.
toes, that's for sure.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's switch to Intrepid. We all know, I know Intrepid very well. Your clients do. If you're in the industry, everybody knows that you're the industry leader. But for those of us that aren't in the industry, I wanted to show a quick video about what sets Intrepid apart. So I'm going to roll film, and then we're going to get back to what Joe actually does for Intrepid Powerboats and makes them the world-class brand that they are today. So roll film.
Since we started, we've built boats the way they should be built, not the way they could be built. You see, to us, it's not about making a boat that raises profit margins. It's about making the kind that drops jaws. It's not just choosing a model, it's building the one residing in your imagination. It's not about following what others are doing. It's leading the way. With stuff like this. And this. Yep, this too. And, oh yeah, there's that. So until someone on this big blue planet of ours can prove to us that we are all the same, we'll hold true to our belief that we aren't, and keep building boats that honor every last quirk and idiosyncrasy inside each of us. And that's why we build boats. that are one of a kind, and why we do it. One at a time.
What a great video.
It really is.
You have to be proud to work here.
Yeah.
I'm just proud just to be here.
Thank you. It's great to have you.
So the video talks about all the firsts that you've done. And before we get into the post-sale, let's talk about the sale, the pre-sale process. Your clients lead in your design, is that correct?
Our clients are able to build exactly what they want, and that's our specialty. We ask them what they have had in the past as far as boats are concerned, and we figure out exactly what's going to be the best way to build their new boat, their Intrepid. You know, there's a lot of people that have a lot of thoughts. If they have something that's kind of off the wall, we'll try to guide them away from that and build them a boat that makes a lot of sense. Plus, it retains its value. That's important. I think that resale market is something that everybody needs to consider because you're never going to keep the boat forever.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that resale value is key with Intrepid. I've seen it personally on my own Intrepid that I've owned, and our clients, when they go to sell it, they definitely retain their value.
Yeah, we've been known for that over the years, and there's always a demand for our new boats and the boats that are in the pre-market too, the aftermarket.
Oh, it's absolutely. So value is also not just in the product, but it's in the support. And customer retention is key for anyone, any business owner, any manufacturer. How has Intrepid set themselves apart with when it comes to retention that you're responsible for? Let's talk about the post-sale.
Well, you know, I've had some experience with boats of my own, and I know how I always wanted to feel when I left a boat yard or a place where I bought a boat. And I relate to that when I think about how our customers ask their questions, and I know how they want to feel when they leave us. And it's important to empathize with them and know that if they have a problem, it needs to be solved immediately. They have to have the best of everything, the best product that is out there. And we work hard at making that happen. So we have a team in Dania Beach at our sales and service office. And we have a couple of trucks here at our factory too. So if we have a problem, we can address it immediately. I have a good database of yards that I've known over the years. I hate to say how long I've been in the boat business, but you know, it's one of those things that over the years I've been able to get to know a lot of different places in the world. I've traveled a lot and been able to figure out what we need to do wherever we need to do it.
And that's fantastic. You know, customer experience is one thing that Intrepid is known for. And I have to say, I've owned an Intrepid, our clients own an Intrepid, and there's something about the Kool-Aid effect.
Well,
you know, if you will, you know, it seems like how many clients would you say buy another Intrepid? Is it majority of them?
I think if we went out into the production building right now, we'd probably find that 65 or 70% of the boats out there are second Intrepids, maybe fourth or fifth Intrepids in some situations. You know, there's a lot of people that keep coming back to us, and that's important to manage those relationships as best we can.
And that's what you're in charge of, managing those relationships. Well, hats off to you. I have to say, you and your team have done a fantastic job. When I was interviewing Ken Clinton like a year ago, I believe it was, or almost a year ago, he talked about one client that is on his 11th boat with you. And that rings true about you and the company and your team, that you not just deliver the product and that's it. Well, you care for them after the sale.
Yeah, you have to make it fun. You know, I think that's the idea. Nobody really needs a boat, but everybody needs to have fun, and that's why they come to us. And you know, it's the same with tenders and law enforcement boats as well. You know, you have to keep everybody happy and keep everybody interested in what they have. And getting to know the product and all that is important. That's why we do so many factory tours and show everybody how a barrel of resin and a roll of laminate turns into a beautiful Intrepid at the end of the cycle. So.
Well, it's not always the good times, because I remember you called me on a weekend, and it was Dr. Steiger, who was in the Bahamas, and you called me to see if there's someone, but the point I'm trying to make is I was so impressed with how you, even on the weekend, were attending to that client to make sure that that they were safe, their family was safe, the boat was operational, they were able to get home. Talk about that. I mean, that's like, what do you do for your clients in emergencies?
Well, it's always safety first. We have to make sure that everybody's safe and sound and the boat is secure and not in any kind of peril. After that, we have to figure out what the problem is and then solve the problem. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Like I said, I have a lot of contacts that we can use to get on board as soon as possible. And happily, you were able to take care of that in that one situation there, and a couple others after that too. So you know, I mean, we've worked together well, and I'm happy about that because you know, you add to my arsenal of contacts that I can use to solve problems and make everybody happy.
Well, I can say that we've led a lot of clients this way to Intrepid because, you know, the product might be okay that they currently have, but the customer support is unparalleled here.
It's everything. You know, you have to build a relationship, and it's not just a business relationship here, it's a family relationship.
It is.
We like everybody, and we always get through, and we enjoy ourselves together as best we can.
Love it. Well, they do have a lot of fun here at Intrepid. So you're a forward thinker because I actually was showing a boat, an Intrepid, a 430 sports yacht, and I couldn't turn the battery switches on.
Okay.
And I said, I knew, Joe, that you shot videos for your manuals.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things that we do. Instead of paper manuals, now we do a video run through on the boat. It's about an hour of YouTube videos that are cut into chapters and explains all the systems in the boat.
Well, I was in a bind. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I checked out Joe's video and I was able to turn the boat on. So that is something that I don't think many manufacturers are doing. I mean, it's definitely unique, wouldn't you say?
I think that we're the first to do that because, you know, we wanted to show everybody that we understand our boats, and it's good to do it hands-on. You can read a manual, but there's nothing like having somebody explain it.
Nothing like a video.
I think that's
So we're going to show a quick video of the 477 Evolution. The platform is actually extending out, but we're going to do a quick little. Well, he's cute, but we're going to do a quick clip from that one part of the 477 Evolution manual, and then we're going to get back to Joe and we'll wrap up the show. So shoot video, please.
On the port side of the aft cockpit, we have a retractable platform. This makes the cockpit a lot bigger when it's down and works with a simple rocker switch that's located just after the steps that go up to the foredeck. To open it, you'll press the button and you'll hear a pump start to run. There are pins that hold the platform securely closed when it's in the up position. So the pump may run for a half a minute before it starts to move. Once the pins have cleared their receivers, the platform will go down. So now that the platform is in the down position, you'll see that we've installed a ladder that deploys from the back edge of this platform. To deploy the ladder, you'll see that there's a tab that will turn up and allow the ladder to move aft. Simply push it out. It will come up and give you 2 handholds to use while using the ladder. To retrieve the ladder, simply press down on the handholds. That helps you get the ladder back in place.
Joe was just telling me he almost fell in.
It was cold that day. I don't think I was moving as easily as I usually do. So it was.
Well, it's nothing like a picture and a video to get you through something like that.
Yeah, the visual is very helpful in explaining things, and that's why we do it that way.
So how long have you been doing these videos?
I think we started just over 2 years ago.
How long does it take to take one, to film one?
Generally, a bigger boat takes about 2 days.
Okay.
2 12-hour days. We did work through the night a couple of times because it was quieter, but it was kind of, I was weary by the end of the night, and at about 4 o'clock in the morning, it got to be, so it was kind of silly to do it that way.
So you told me that you were, you do impromptu, or you do...
Oh, for years, when I first moved over here to the Clearwater area, I was in an improv group. And it was great because I could I
It
think on my
prepared
feet
you
a
for
little
the
bit
stuff
better
like this.
now,
Yeah.
and I can, answer the telephone and always figure out what to say, hopefully.
I love it. Well, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work on all the videos. And for those of you that need more support on your boats, you're looking for another solution out there, Intrepid is definitely the brand you want to consider for not just the product, but the post-sale support is unparalleled in the industry. Let's talk about Intrepid Nation. I love that. It's a term that you hear a lot, and there's events that Intrepid Nation is doing. So we have
Yes.
one coming up, right? July 16th to the 18th.
Yeah, mid-July we're going to have our what's supposed to be an annual rendezvous.
But we didn't have it
got
last
a little
year,
bit interrupted
yeah.
on that, but we had a great time down at the Hawks Cay Resort in Duck Key. We
Nice.
had, I think there were about 25 boats got together.
Very nice.
We had a very nice banquet the first night, and then the next day we had a raft up at one of the little bays that we picked.
Yeah.
And we came in and had another dinner with dancing and music
I love
and
it.
everything that night, and then everyone went home on Sunday. It was
I
a
love
great event, and I
So where do we
recommend
find
it.
information on this event?
It's on our
Website?
website, and we'll be sending out
On
more
emails?
information.
I'm
in
sure
our
on all the social
newsletters.
platforms and
Yes.
everything.
Mhm.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you definitely need to sign up. If you are an Intrepid owner or you have one on order, we recommend that you dial this event into your calendars and you have to attend. I want to talk about what you do for fun, and we're going to wrap the show up. So I understand you have a boat.
I do.
So let's show Joe's boat.
I have a little boat that is not very low maintenance, that's for sure. I'm in the Antique and Classic Boat Society. I saw this boat a while ago, and I decided that I wanted to jump back into having something that was special.
Nice,
It's an
it's beautiful.
eye-catcher, just like our Intrepids are.
Of course.
My wife and I enjoy going out on it for short cruises. I don't get out on it as often as
I
I'd
love
like to, but it's fun when we do use it, and there's that. And
Well, maybe next time I'm in Tampa, I'll take you
Yeah.
on it.
that'd be great.
I'd love to.
get
The
out
boat
on the
boss
waters
on a
sometime.
little, antique boat would be great. I love that. Well, Joe, it's been an absolute pleasure. Everyone needs to get back to work to make money so they can buy an Intrepid, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So thanks for your time.
But thank
and,
you for
yeah,
having me. Honestly.
Thanks for allowing me to
It's-
stop by and do a quick, shout out to you and the team here, and keep up the great work. We're so proud to represent Intrepid and work with you.
Well, thank you very much. It's wonderful to work with you and the Fast Boat crew. You
Yep,
guys are
thank
great, and we're
Yep.
going to have a long and successful partnership.
Thank you.
I'm sure.
Yes, I look forward to it. All right, so if you're not on the water, as I say, define your dreams, go after them. There's nothing better than getting on the water. There's a lifestyle out there that you all have to look into, and it's called the boating lifestyle. So get on the water, whether you live, work, or play, just get on the water because there's nothing better. Joe, so good
Kim.
seeing you.
My pleasure.
And,
Thank you
and
so much.
definitely I'll see you at the rendezvous. And guys, I'm signing off for today. Have a great week. We'll see you on the next episode of Boat Boss.
Be safe.
See ya.